Hello everyone, this is Easy Math. In this video, we are going to do class 6 mathematics. Chapter is ratio and proportion, in which we are going to do the exercise 3.3. We are going to continue from question number 6. Up to 5 we have done in the previous videos. Now we'll see question number 6. See, this full exercise deals with the unitary method and the proportions. Let us recall what is a proportion. What is proportion? It is nothing but equality of two ratios. Okay. If two ratios are equal, then we say they are in proportion. And what is the condition for two ratios to be in proportion? That is, the product of the extremes is equal to the product of the means. That is the condition we are going to use to do these sums. Okay. Now we'll see question number 6. The America's famous Golden Gate Bridge is 6,480 feet long with 756 feet tall towers. See, the picture is given here. You can see the picture. This is the America's Golden Gate. The picture is given here. It is the length. What does it mean? What do you mean by long? It is the length of the bridge is 6,480 feet. And with on the bridge you have towers. The tower, the height, tall means the height of the tower is 756 feet. What is feet, children? Feet is nothing but the measure of the long ruler. You all must be using long ruler, isn't it? Small ruler we have centimeters up to 1 to 15, and the long ruler you will have centimeters from 1 to 30. That is 1 feet. The length of the long size ruler is 1 feet. So the length of this bridge is 6,480 feet, and you find towers of height 756. This is the length and height of the original tower. Now they are making a model. A model of this bridge is exhibited in a fair, is 60 feet long and 7 feet tall towers. Whenever you make a model, it will not be of the actual measurements. It will be smaller than the actual measurements. In fact, we cannot make a model with the same measurement. We cannot make such a huge one. We cannot make as a model. So whenever you make a model, that will be smaller in size compared to the original figure you make. So here, this is the length and height of the model is less than this original. Original height is 6,480 length, and the model is 60 feet long. And the height of the original height is 756, and in the model we get 7 feet. So we have to compare the measures of the original bridge and the measures of the model bridge and check whether they are in proportion or not. Okay. So first let us form the proportion using these given values. It is of what to what? Of length and height. We have length of the bridge and the height of the tower. So maybe form a ratio like this. It is 6,480 is to 756. These are the measures of the original bridge. And 60 is to 7 is the measures of the model. Now we form a proportion. Now we have to check whether it is in proportion or not. So let us recall again this first number and last number. First term and the last term, they are called extremes because they are at the corners, and the middle two terms are called means because they are in the middle. So the condition is product of the extremes is equal to product of the means. So we multiply 6,480 into 7. We get 45,360 when you multiply here. Then multiply the means, 756 into 60 you multiply, we get same 45,360. So product of the extremes is equal to product of the means. Therefore, these numbers are in proportion. That is, the model is made in proportion to the measurement of the original bridge. Okay. Now look at the second one, seventh one. If a person reads 20 pages of a book in 2 hours, how many pages will he read in 8 hours at the same speed? He is not increasing or decreasing the speed. He is reading the same speed. So he reads 20 pages in 2 hours. In 2 hours, if he is reading the book continuously, he can finish 20 pages. Then how many pages he can read in 8 hours if he is reading the book for 8 hours? For 2 hours, 20 pages. So 8 hours is reading for long time. So number of pages must be more. What is it? What kind of problem? Yes, this is the problem of unitary method. We are given for 2 hours. From 2 hours, we find for 1 hour. Unit means 1. We have to find for 1. Then from 1, we'll find for 8. That is why this method is called unitary. First find for unit. Unit means 1. Find for 1. Then from that 1, we find for many. So what is given? 20 pages in 2 hours. So let us write the statements. Pages read in 2 hours. How many pages he is reading? 20 pages. Then pages read in 1 hour. We know for 2 hours, we have to find for 1 hour. That is many to 1 is what? Division. 20 divided by this 2. It gives you 10. 20 divided by 2 is 10. Now we know for 1 hour. We can find for 8 hours. So pages read in 8 hours is 1 to many is multiplication. 8 into 10 is 80 pages. So how many pages read in 8 hours? It is 80 pages. Now question number 8. Cholan walks 6 kilometers in 1 hour at constant speed. Constant speed means same speed as given the previous problem. Instead of same speed and constant speed, both mean the same. In the same speed. Find the distance covered by him in 20 minutes at the same speed. Now, if he is walking in the same speed, then how long he can walk in 20 minutes. And how much he is walking? In 1 hour, 6 kilometers. This 1 is given in hour and 20 is given in minutes. Both are units of time, but they are different. So first of all, the units must be same. So let us convert 1 hour into minutes. How many minutes are there in 1 hour? Come on, quick children. In 1 hour equal to? Yes, it is 60 minutes. So instead of 1 hour, we'll write 60 minutes. So how the problem becomes now? Cholan walks 6 kilometers in 60 minutes. Instead of 1 hour, you write 60 minutes. So how much distance he can walk in 20 minutes? We know for 60 minutes, we have to find for 20 minutes. So from 60 minutes, you find for 1 minute first. And from 1 minute, we can find for 20 minutes. That is only unitary method. So distance walked in 1 hour, 6 kilometers. 1 hour is nothing but 60 minutes. So it is same thing. Distance walked in 60 minutes is 6 kilometers. Therefore, distance walked in 1 minute. We know for 60 minutes, find for 1 minute. Many to 1 division. 6 divided by 60. So 6, this is not 60, it is 6. 6 divided by 60. So since we cannot cancel this exactly, you write as a fraction 6 by 60 because division is nothing but division can be expressed in the form of a fraction 6 by 60. Now we have to find the distance walked in 20 minutes. We know for 1 minute. We have to find for 20 minutes. 1 to many. It's what? Multiplication. Many to 1. Division. 1 to many. Multiplication. 6 by 60 into this 20. So 20 by 1 you put, it becomes a fraction. Cancel 0, 0. 6 ones are 6, 6 ones are 6. That's all. Cancelling is over because the denominator has become 1 and 1. It cannot be cancelled further. Now multiply the numerators. 1, 2s are 2. So in 20 minutes, he can walk how many kilometers? 2 kilometers. So what is the step? I hope you have understood the steps. You are give 1 hour means it is 60 minutes. First step, convert hours into minutes because the question is asked in minutes. If the question is also asked in hours, he can walk 6 kilometers in 1 hour. How long he can walk in 3 hours? If that way it is asked, then directly we can find. We need not convert into minutes. But the given condition is in hour. But you have to find in minutes. So you must note the units first of all before you go into the sum. If the units are different, you change them into same units. Then only we have to proceed with the sum. Okay. Now question number 9. The number of correct answers given by Karmugilan and Kavita in a quiz competition are in the ratio 10:11. If they had scored a total of 84 points in the competition, then how many points did Kavita get? What is this? This is nothing but this 84 points is shared among or shared by Carmugilan and Kavita. And we are not given the points exactly, only the ratio is given. So 10:11 means what is the points, how many points Kavita got, Carmugilan got, how many points Kavita got, we have to find. Only ratio is given. From the ratio, we have to find the actual points. And what is the total points? Both of them together, they got 84 points. So this, first of all, we have to find the total number of parts. Out of total number of parts, 10 parts was scored by Carmugilan and 11 parts was scored by Kavita. So first let us find the total number of parts. This ratio is divided into. So it is total number of parts is what? 10. This also we have done already. So actually this exercise fully contains one sum of each concept. It covers all the concepts which we studied in ratio and proportion. Unitary method is there, finding whether the given numbers form a ratio or not. Find whether the given numbers form a proportion or not, and solving using unitary method, and finding the actual number from the given ratio. All three concepts are covered in this exercise. Okay. Now the ratio is 10:11. Now the total parts is just add the ratios. 10 plus 11 becomes 21. And both of them, both Carmugilan and Kavita, both got totally 84 points. Now we have to find out of 84 points, how many points Kavita got. Only Kavita it is asked. Now this is given Carmugilan to Kavita. In the question you are given Carmugilan to Kavita. That means first number is for Carmugilan and second only is for Kavita. So we have to find for Kavita. So you should take 11. 11 by total parts is 21 into the points is 84. So you cancel 21 and 84. 21 ones are, 21 fours are 84. Directly you can cancel. Now what is left on the numerator? This 11 is there. 11 into 44 is 44 points. Was scored by Kavita out of 84. Now Carmugilan is not asked. If at all Carmugilan is asked, how will you find? Out of 84 points, 44 was scored by Kavita. And the remaining points is for Carmugilan. So Carmugilan's will be 84 minus 44. That is 40. But in the question only Kavita is asked. We can stop the sum with this. Okay. Now question number 10. Carmegan made 54 runs in 9 overs. And Asif made 77 runs in 11 overs. Okay. Whose run rate is better? What is the meaning of run rate? This is very interesting sum for you all because it is something related to cricket. Carmegan, he made 54 runs in 9 overs. He played for 9 overs and he scored how many runs? 54 runs. Okay. Now, what do you mean by run rate? You would have heard this while watching the cricket match. Run rate of, who is the famous cricketer now? Virat Kohli or Dhoni. What is your run rate? How the run rate is calculated? It is nothing but the total runs divided by the number of overs will give you the run rate. So it is given here. Run rate means ratio of runs to the overs. Ratio of runs to the overs. Ratio means it is division. 54 divided by 9. That is nothing but how many runs they have scored in each over. 9 overs, 54 runs. So what is the number of runs scored in 1 over? That is only nothing but run rate, which is nothing but total runs divided by 9 will give you run rate of Carmegan, and 77 divided by 11 will get the run rate of Asif, and then we'll compare the run rates and check who is better. Okay, now for Carmegan run rate is 54 divided by 9, which is 6 times. 6 9s are 54. And for Asif run rate is 77 divided by 11. How many times? 7 times. So what does it mean? Carmegan scored 6 runs in an over. And Asif scored 7 runs in an over. So who scored better? Naturally Asif, because he scored 1 run more. Therefore Asif's run rate is better. Got it, children? Now 11th one. You purchase 6 apples for rupees 90 and your friend purchases 5 apples for rupees 70. Whose purchase is better? It is just like the previous one. There it was runs and run rate. Here it is apples. You are buying apples and even your friend is also buying apples. 6 apples for 90 rupees. That means we have to find the rate of 1 apple. That is 90 divided by 6. Will give rate of 1 apple for what you purchase. And your friend is purchasing 5 apples for rupees 70. 5 apples is 70. So what is the rate of 1 apple? We know for 5 we have to find for 1. Many to 1 division. 70 divided by 5 will give the price of 1 apple for your friend. Now we'll see who has purchased for a better price. Okay. So what is it? 6 apples is 90 rupees. 6 apples is rupees 90. Therefore, 1 apple. We know for 6 apples, you have to find for 1 apple. Many to 1. What is it? Division. 90 divided by 6. When you divide 90 by 6, you get 15 as the answer. So, the price, the cost of 1 apple is 15 rupees. Now, for your friend. This is for you. Now, for your friend. Your friend is buying 5 apples for 70 rupees. So what is the price of 1 apple? 70 divided by 5. You get 14 rupees. So you are giving 15 rupees for 1 apple. But your friend is smart. Your friend is giving only 14 rupees for 1 apple. So whose purchase is better here? Giving more money or giving less money? Yes, buying for a less amount is the best purchase. So whose purchase is better? Friend's purchase is better because your friend is getting an apple for the less amount. Okay. Now we'll move on to objective type questions. Question number 12. Which of the following ratios are in proportion? That means we have to check the condition of proportionality. What is it? Product of the extremes is equal to product of the means. 3 11s are 33. 5 6 are 30. Are they equal? They are not equal. So this is not a proportion. Same way check the second one. 2 6 are 12. 3 9s are 27. Are they equal? They are not equal. So this is also B is also not a proportion. Coming to third one. 2 into 25 is 50. 5 into 10 is also 50. So product of the extremes is equal to product of the means. So option C is a proportion. And let us check D also. 3 3s are 9. 1 1s are 1. Are they equal? Not equal. So this is not a proportion. Okay. If the ratios formed using the numbers 2, 5, x and 20 in the same order or in proportion. The same order means we have to take in the same just as the 2, 5, x, 20 as the 4 numbers. We should not mix them up. Take in the same order in which they are given. We have, if they are forming a proportion, we have to find the value of x. What number comes in the place of x, we have to find. So it is given they form a proportion. Proportion means product of the extremes should be equal to product of the means, isn't it? So 2 into 20 is 40 should be equal to 5 into this x. 5 into x. 2 into 20 equal to 5 into x. So 5 into what number gives 40? Tell 5 tables till you get 40. Yes, it is 5 8s are 40. So option D, the 8 is the correct answer. Now we check if you put 8 here. 2 into 20 is 40. 5 into 8 is 40. So the value of x is 8. Then only these 4 numbers will form a proportion. Next, if 7 is to 5 is in proportion to x is to 25, then x is what is given? 7 is to 5 is in proportion. So write in the form of proportion with x is to 25. Same thing. 7 into 25 is equal to 5 into x. What is 7 into 25? So it is 175 is equal to 5 into x. So 5 into what number gives 175? So for that you should divide 175 by 5. If you divide this, you get 35 is your answer. So option C is the correct answer. So if you put 35 here, product of the extremes is equal to product of the means. You will get both. You will get 175. If a Barbie doll costs rupees 90, then the cost of 3 such dolls. Such a simple sum, children. If a Barbie doll, what do you mean by a? A means one. One Barbie doll. Barbie doll means no, it's a doll. Okay, its name is Barbie. The brand name is Barbie. If a Barbie doll means one doll costs means the price, the money for one doll is 90. We have to find the cost of 3 such dolls. So we know for one, we have to find for many. What is it? Yes, multiplication. 3 into 90. Multiply. 3 nines are 27. Just put the 0. That is the easy way of multiplying when you have zeros. So rupees 270. Option B gives the correct answer. Next. If a man walks 2 kilometers in 15 minutes, then he will walk dash kilometers in 45 minutes. So it is just we know for 2 kilometers and we have to 2 kilometers is he walks in 15 minutes. Then how many kilometers is walking in 45 minutes? So just check the timing 15 and 45 3 times. The time has increased 3 times. So even the distance, because 15 3s are 45. 15 into 3 is 45. So the time is increased 3 times. Then the walking distance will also increase by 3 times. So 2 3s are 6 kilometers. Option C gives the correct answer. So if he walks 2 kilometers in 15 minutes, then he can walk 6 kilometers in 45 minutes. Okay, with this exercise gets over, children. I hope you all have understood the concepts of ratio and proportion clearly. Let us see the next chapter in the next video. Thank you all for watching. Thank you.